What?
No, no, no. This is not good.
It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we're watching Season 1, Episode 5 of Fallout, called The Past.
The past. Which is like the time before the bombs
Yep.
in their world, right?
Or the time in between the bombs and what we're watching now.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, because...
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we'll see that, but maybe we'll learn about that, because, I mean, Lucy, presumably, knows about the history of the world up until her people moved into the vault.
Right.
But she'll want to learn about everything that happened since then until the present, so...
I want to know about the past of Vault 32.
Yes, that's
So-
true. That is the most pressing issue, I
Yep,
guess, is
yep.
that Vault 32 mystery.
So, last time...
Last time, we were learning about Vault 32.
Yeah.
Everybody's been dead for 2 years. The door was opened from the outside by Mrs. McLean, who we thought was dead.
That's right. Lucy almost got her organs removed and then didn't.
That's right.
Released a bunch of non-feral ghouls into who knows.
Yes, just let them go on their way.
Yep. And then released some feral ghouls and got some medicine for her ghoul that she was traveling with.
He hasn't gone by Cooper in the modern
Nope.
day at all, but that is his name, right? I mean, he's just the ghoul.
No, yeah, I just call him the ghoul. Because that's,
But there were a bunch of ghouls in that episode, so we can't just call him the ghoul
there's
there.
the ghoul and then the ghouls.
Right.
Right.
That's not confusing at all.
No, not at all.
We have Maximus and the other Brotherhood guy who we didn't see at all in the last episode,
Yep.
but they got the head, and they're gonna go back with the head. You think that will get Maximus out of trouble for not being Knight Titus?
No.
Yeah.
The Brotherhood doesn't seem like the type to just be like, you know what, one cancels the other out, you know?
He seemed to think that that was his ticket out of trouble, was coming back with the head, you know?
Your ticket out of trouble is never ever going back there.
Right, but that means he has to kill his squire, or
Yeah,
convince his, I don't know.
convince his squire. Yeah, there's a couple different routes there, but, you know, he doesn't seem like a talker.
It's
He
true,
doesn't seem like
he's
he
a
can talk.
doer,
Yeah,
yes. Should we find out what's gonna happen?
Yeah, definitely we should.
All right.
We have a Patreon. Check it out in the link below. With full-length reactions over there. We got movie polls and stuff. You guys want to check that out. So support us if you want. Otherwise, don't. And let's watch Fallout.
I thought it was dead meat. That was really special.
Oh,
Now's the time.
yeah.
Tell him.
You should brand me. I'm not officially your squire until you brand me.
It's late.
Come on.
You sure?
Asking to get branded?
I don't.
I want you to, please.
Yeah, I don't get that, but
It is your most sacred duty to protect the
You
Brotherhood.
get branded for life by somebody who's not who they say they
yep.
are?
Oh god.
Don't do it, man.
Almost done.
Jesus Christ.
There you go.
Wow.
Told you.
Yeah. It's an experience I'd like to avoid for my entire life.
Yeah.
Hey, Titus.
Good plan.
Titus and Thaddeus. The T-Boys. Yeah.
See, even now that you branded him, you can't confess.
Right.
There's probably something I should tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hearing him be vulnerable with that voice is
Whatever you
kind of
want.
silly.
I'm officially
His
your squire
cadence
now,
is
you can
wrong
be-
for
Yeah.
being Knight Titus, you know?
Maximus.
That wasn't the way to do it. You tell
No.
him before you just show him your
Yep.
face.
What did you do? Where's Knight Titus?
Say, he died, a Yao Guai killed him.
He's dead.
Not like that either.
Yeah,
Should have known better than to trust you.
no.
Yeah, dude.
He's got the
unlock
key,
him, yep.
yeah.
Oh my
No.
god, dude.
Oh, jeez.
I feel like getting crushed.
There you go.
by the suit. Oh, his power is
Fusion core?
Fusion core out.
Don't leave me in here.
I'll fucking kill you, Fatty.
Yeah, he can't get out now.
Oh no, so is he just gonna, like, what?
Stinky old head's mine now.
No!
Get back here, please, please, please. No.
So can he not get out without the core in there?
Yep. In this, I think in this world they completely shut down and he's locked in there. You'd probably dehydrate, like, in a couple days if it was really hot like that.
You know, like gain consciousness for like a few minutes at a time after that.
Oh god. Of course somebody's thinking like, hey,
Free power
yeah,
armor.
right on.
It's Lucy!
No way.
Well, now they're really gonna connect if she's his savior.
And she has no idea what a huge piece of shit he is.
Look at what a little wastelander she's become. She's
Yeah.
like level 5 or 6 by now.
Oh
The
god.
fresh air would be very nice.
Can you please let me out?
Believe me, I really want to trust you, but
She's had some bad
yeah.
experiences.
last week, I remember that man I left with the glasses and the whole body.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking for his head. That's why
Oh,
I'm here.
well, funny
I mean,
thing.
that's why I'm passing through.
Oh god.
You have radiation sickness.
Yeah, you need some...
If you don't get this medicine, you're gonna pass out. Okay? And if you lose consciousness, we're both gonna die. Trust me, please.
Yep, that's
I mean, I understand her hesitancy.
I'm Knight Titus.
you really
I'm
do.
Lucy.
What's that about? He's trying to inhabit
There's a manual.
the identity of a knight.
Yeah. Could have told her I'm Knight Maximus. That's a cooler name anyway.
But he associates it with his own identity.
You've even got the tempered lining in this one, which is...
Oh, get the medicine. Okay, good. We're staying with this.
Yep. Yeah, don't make us skip an episode to see what's going on here.
What in the world?
Oh, they're trying to get out?
We know what's in there.
We're trying to get into 31. But why?
All I know
Okay.
is we're leaving.
Yeah. So, during his meeting a couple episodes ago, they said that they were in touch with the people in 31 and that everything's fine in there. So, what does
Right.
that mean?
Why not just tell everybody? Call a meeting.
Don't want to cause a panic. It's scary stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Where have you two been?
It's a need to know.
They're very dirty. They're clearly, we're doing some stuff. She seems like somebody you should tell.
Good luck.
Wait. This Brotherhood of yours, you guys have more of those T-60s?
Yeah?
And they're not going to let you have one.
I have a tracker that'll lead right to that head.
Yeah, that's valuable.
In exchange for my help, then you'll lend me the services of 5 or 6 of your knights to save my father.
I'll go ahead and promise that to you, whatever.
Yeah, I have the authority to do that, sure.
I get that trust doesn't come easily up here. But you can trust me.
But can you trust him?
Right. Oh, man.
Isn't that sweet? A real friendship.
I just don't think so.
Yeah, look at that.
Such a
Did you see
bastard,
the
yeah.
symbolism there? The skull and crossbones on the wall behind
Oh,
him?
God. No, but
I think that was
take your
intentional.
word for it. Yeah. It was the look on his face that I was worried about.
Today is about the future of our vault, and more importantly, the future of civilization.
Okay, so Betty is a candidate. Good. Vote for
One
her.
day we will incredible opportunity to repopulate the Earth.
Doesn't
and
seem
bring
like the
all
other two are going to let that happen.
I have faith. You will make the
I think they all have enough belief in genuine democracy that they wouldn't try to mess with the election.
Yeah. This is an emergency election.
Yeah.
Am I kidding?
He voted for her.
Can you tell me what's happened in the last 200 years?
There we
There
go.
we go.
The past.
I just need help with the last 200 years, after the bombs fell.
The bombs fell when I was a kid.
Is that what they tell you in your brotherhood?
So there's just been more bombs since then.
Yeah.
I come from a place where the world is what you make of it. Okay, it's not like up here. We're naive down there.
At least she's realized that already.
Until I was 6, I really thought that the big light on our farm was the sun.
Because you were told that.
After my mom was gone, I realized it was just her that made it all feel so real.
And just being so young.
Yeah. I just
So,
feel like...
Earth is round, Earth is flat. Where are you guys at on that these days?
Having a conversation with anyone up there, they'd just be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. We have no
Exactly.
shared experience at all.
Yeah. Intervault trades. What? Wait,
Oh. So,
31.
they're just moving...
With a 98% majority. Betty Pearson.
Right, so that means she came from Vault 31 as well. So what are they doing in Vault 31?
Right.
I'm so honored.
Oh no.
Into Hank McClay's shoes.
Better luck next time.
They even fooled us. They said they had us saying you should vote for Betty. She's
Yeah,
clearly the
right.
choice.
Vault 31 is like the control area. Where they're
Yeah.
controlling the experiments, or like, you know, putting people into power that are
Yeah.
making sure that everything is going as planned.
Who do we have here?
Other people.
You on? No!
Why not? Where's her
They
gun?
are.
Or you say no.
It's not safe. Give me your gun.
They said they're not armed.
They're lying.
You're lying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how
everybody's
it's
lying.
done up here.
Why don't we all take a deep breath?
What the fuck are you talking about?
On the count of 3, we all raise up our arms.
We already said we don't have any weapons.
Could we just give it a try? Please?
Come on, nobody wants to fight. We know that.
Yeah.
Unless they do. It's
Yeah.
that's the tricky dilemma.
And how many of them are there? There's 2 on the bridge.
I guess the idea then is if you're gonna go for your gun, you gotta telegraph it by reaching your hand
Yep.
down and gives them time to react.
And nobody's armed, right?
Right.
I mean,
I think they're all armed. They
Uh-oh.
want that. Wow. Oh no! Maximus.
how do you make it so everyone's not just killing everyone all the time in this world, you know? Like,
Need a social contract.
Yeah.
They don't have that here.
right.
I hate it up here.
What do you think their fascination was with her Pip-Boy? Think she's like less radiated than everyone else? You know,
Exactly.
good
Maybe
meat?
good
Yeah.
meat being from a vault. Yeah. Bet he got 98% of the vote. They said.
What?
You know what they say? When things look glum, vote for somebody from Vault 31.
So it's just like a
Oh.
fake democracy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like many around the world.
You know, they got that phrase.
When things look glum, vote 31.
It's a powerful slogan.
Yeah. So they've never seen those people. I mean, they just get them sent over here to be the overseer.
Or, you know, maybe they do the
You think 200 years of coincidence comes down to
the mating exchange thing.
Yeah.
You know, people come over.
So if it's not at all worrisome, why are we whispering?
Because we just snuck into a vault filled with dead bodies. Not to mention Steph's from Vault 31.
She is.
Hello, Norman.
Yeah.
Steph,
What
I
does
actually
that
was
mean?
just heading out. We'll pick this up later.
Hey, sure.
Is he gonna tell Steph?
Steph? How's Vault 31 different from here?
What did your dad tell you?
Oh, because she wants to match the story.
I'm asking.
Maybe the mashed potatoes were a little better?
That is what my dad used to say.
So she knows he's lying and he knows she's
True
lying.
then.
I guess so, yeah.
Or maybe that's what the Vault 31 people were told to say.
Yeah.
If
Now
anyone
he's-
asks, the mashed potatoes. Let me tell you.
Shady Sands is a location in one of the first 2 games. The New California Republic.
Mhm.
You never heard of the New California Republic?
34,000 people lived here after the war.
Yeah.
Yeah, the surface didn't
What about
stop.
Reclamation Day?
What are you talking about?
When the vault
entire
will open the door and
purpose of
repopulate the
Yeah.
Earth. That was hundreds of years ago. The world just moved on.
It already happened without us.
Well, it looks like it happened and then it unhappened.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it didn't work out.
Yeah, what happened in between there? This makes me want to play the first 2 games, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, so a more recent
Boy.
bomb
Yeah.
site, maybe.
It's like bombs went off, the vault, they shoved some people into the vault, and everyone else figured something else out, and then some other bombs went off.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to save the world. They disagree on how.
I guess so.
If anyone survived.
Is he gonna say war never changes?
I did.
Oh!
Yep. Inside a refrigerator.
We should keep moving.
Oh, his wound is
Traumatized.
more
Oh, yeah.
serious?
This is more than just a graze. We have to get you something.
He knows that he's on a ticking clock anyway, because his brotherhood situation.
Right. Oh, there we go.
A hospital of some kind. That'll be the ticket.
The second round of bombs explains a lot about why any lights are on, why any electricity is still, you know.
Yeah.
If it was, whatever, 200 years or
First aid
something like
kit.
that, none of this would be still here. Human infrastructure crumbles really quickly without constant maintenance. You know, cities don't stay standing for very long. I think the game wants me to walk through that doorway. What?
What? It's a trap! Oh no!
Whoa.
They all gonna go over to 32 together?
These vaults of ours are too sacred to leave empty, which is why I am announcing a resettling campaign.
I see.
Gonna split people off into 32?
Others will be moving into Vault 32 in the coming weeks to start anew.
What a difference a day
Just gonna split everybody up. Yeah, that's kind of brutal. Wait, what? Oh, they are. Vault 31 already came in and cleaned up everything.
Yeah.
We must remember how good we have it here in Vaults 31, 32, and 33. Three
Yeah.
to
Oh,
one.
they missed a spot.
Separated to prevent the spread of threats, but connected to aid one another in times of need.
And the computer smashed when it wasn't before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Raiders destroyed so much. But not our spirits. Betty?
I wonder how he knows to not
When
just
my
ask.
mother died, what happened to her Pip-Boy? It was buried with her. How are you so sure? Because I buried her myself.
Bet you did.
And your father.
Yeah, but his father's part of it too. Oh. So that adds more, like, layers to the whole Moldaver thing as well. With it, how is she tied to Vault 31? Okay, so she fell in the trap too.
Yep.
Where are we?
It's okay. We'll be all right.
Oh, because they're in a vault. She recognizes
Oh, yeah.
vault surroundings. This is not one of her vaults.
Nope.
What is this place?
You're in the best place in the world.
What?
No. This is not good.
We're in a vault.
But you're outsiders and you just fell in a trap.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah. I thought I noticed the Vault-Tec logo on the pavement outside that research lab.
Interesting,
I didn't
yeah.
mention it, but I saw it on the ground there, so yeah.
That's an interesting feature for a vault to have, is a medical facility that's actually just a booby trap. Why would you want... I mean, people outside are going to want medical supplies. Who knows
Right.
who falls in there?
So
What do
it's
you do?
supposed to bring people in for some reason, you know? They
Yeah.
all the experiments in Vault-Tec vaults varied wildly, and they had no regard for human life in the process.
Right.
So it definitely seems like something they would do.
It would be so frustrating to be her. I mean, it's not frustrating for her, but it's frustrating for me as a viewer that she doesn't know anything about, like, how insidious all of this is.
About the
And she-
nature of Vault-Tec?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she just, like, feels so safe now that they're down there, and it's like, but why did you fall in a pit?
Mm-hmm.
They had medical supplies through this door, basically, and then a door with no handle, and then you just fell down a pit, and now you're in this room. You're looking in at everybody in their Vault-Tec suits, like, going about their day.
And there was like greenery in there and stuff
Yeah.
too. That was, you know, it definitely didn't look like her vault, but it still had the same architecture. That's how she could tell. But yeah, these...
She feels so safe. And it's like, maybe this vault's all about whether you can mulch living people to grow greenery. Like, you don't know. And
we have
she
no
won't
idea
know.
what they're up to, but yeah, she doesn't suspect, and so as a viewer,
Yeah.
that adds suspense for us because we know something
Best place
that
in
the
the
audience,
world.
that the characters don't know.
So-
Yeah, but that's a classic feature of Fallout as well, is to come across vaults besides the one that you started from. So I'm glad that that's included here. We should have expected that to
Right,
show
yeah.
up at some point, you know.
I had a feeling it would. It's always fun to... That's some of the most fun stuff in the games, because it's usually a major tone shift from, like, just the desolate emptiness. Sometimes you find the vault already torn apart. Sometimes it's like there's people in there, and you gotta kind of find out what the situation is.
Yeah, there's a vault in Fallout 4. I can't remember what the number of it is now, but it's just like a functional vault still. You find it, it's like an occupied society. They just like greet you at the front and let you in and stuff. And so yeah, there's normal ones like that, but then there's also, do you remember the vault in Fallout 3 that's just all clones of the one guy named Gary?
Yeah.
They're all just running around going, Gary! Gary!
Oh, God.
It's fun stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to expect from that vault, but it's going to be something weird. You know, for our main character who came from a relatively normal vault situation, it's going to be something real bizarre. Well, and as we've seen too, her situation wasn't normal, but it appeared normal to her from the inside.
So the person in the most danger right now in Vault 30, well, they're in Vault 33 now, is her brother.
Right, her brother is Norm, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Norm is in danger because it seems like Betty knows that
Betty knows that he
he's
knows.
suspicious.
Yeah.
And
It's
Betty
like-
is evil.
And like he keeps doing stuff like kind of letting the people from Vault 31 know that he knows that something isn't right. And it seems like even though he's like kind of taking a like I'm on to you kind of attitude about it. It's like, dude, what are you gonna do though?
Exactly.
Like these people aren't
He's just
scared
one
of you.
guy,
Yeah.
right? I thought that for sure his ally would be Steph, the pregnant lady, because her husband was killed in the raid, and that she would be, on board with his approach to how we need to do things. But maybe he is going to go back and talk to the prisoners and convince them to help him in some way.
Interesting.
That could be a pool of allies for him, or at least muscle for him, if he can offer them something.
How do you even offer?
How do you control
offer
that
them?
force?
Right.
If you let them out the door, why would they ever listen to you? Yeah.
Well, you could even just be like, yo, I'll give you everything in Vault 31 if you help me get in there and do like.
Right, but there was
the information
all the dead Vault 32 people at the door trying to break in, and they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's a vault. It's sealed up. You can't really get in there unless they let you in.
But he's got a Pip-Boy.
Right, but the people in 32 would have Pip-Boys as
Yeah, I
well, and they
guess.
still, just access is not granted.
That's true. I mean, you need to be the gatekeeper.
Maybe that gatekeeper guy will have the tools or the skills or the know-how to get the door open.
The tech ability.
That's
everyone
right.
say, yeah.
What happened to the dog? The dog was with them when they got the head from the Gulper, and then he wasn't around in this episode when they were, bonding at the fire. So, the dog is gone.
Yeah, that's weird. The dog's gonna show up precisely when he means to.
Exactly.
In some way. But,
Right.
Playing Fallout 4 where the dog was just like, you could choose to have the dog just like around.
Mhm.
Dog meat was just like, a companion that was kind of always. I sort of expected that to be the case, but, maybe from a writing perspective, putting them in situations where having a dog wouldn't be an immediate, net positive for them to, take care of situations, or having the dog on set all the time.
Exactly. The
you know?
logistics of shooting it on TV is, you either have to CGI in a dog, which is sometimes noticeable and also just takes time and effort to do, or you have to have a dog on set and wrangle it, and that complicates shooting totally. So yeah, easier to have the dog just slip in and out, and it's, seems like they're all mostly traveling on foot, so it could be a relatively small area that this is all happening in.
And is the dog following the head? In some capacity?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I mean, it was just with them, when they found the head, and they left it there, presumably, I guess. I don't really know. But I don't think it's following the head. It was trying to follow its master, but then its master got... his kappa was detated from his head.
Master was hiding the dog and injecting something into his head that he wasn't supposed to do. So I'm kind of wondering if there's some sort of connection between the dog and the device that he put in his head.
Yeah, when he first put it in there, you said maybe it's some way to communicate with her in some capacity, so that could be the case. I don't know.
Maybe the dog is following in the shadows the head, which is not with any of the main characters right now. It's with the Squire.
With this Johnny Pemberton.
Right.
Yes. So, I don't know. Yeah, I still...
The dog's got to come back.
Well, and even this many episodes in, I still don't know... I can't see yet where we're driving at for the conclusion of the story.
Yeah,
I mean, we're going to get to Dad, presumably, at the end of the season. We'll find out where Dad was taken, but will we trust him when we get there? What will we know about Vault 31 as an audience by the time we reunite with Dad? And it was, will you still want the same things when you become a different animal altogether, as he said earlier,
Well, if the show plays anything like I play Fallout games, the end of the season is just going to end at some random place.
Yeah, you said earlier you don't usually finish the story.
Well, no, not even that. Well, yeah, but it's just going to... We're not going to end on a story beat. We're going to end on at the end of a side quest.
The law of the wasteland is thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every time.
Yep.
That's what he said, right? That's what the ghoul said.
Absolutely love it.
Absolutely true. This show's great. I'm a big fan.
Me too.
Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
That do it for this one?
I think so. Thanks so much for watching with us, everybody. I'm Nate.
Crawl out through the fallout. I'm Sean. Catch your packets.